Well, welcome everyone. Welcome to your class, English 5. And today we're going to talk about, well, it's not past progressive. We're going to talk about past, sorry. And here it is. I'm pretty sure we have already seen this topic, but it's important for us to make a refresh of what is simple past and how we construct simple past tenses, okay? So, Uh, I would like to start with this small text, and I will start reading the first time. Then we're going to have a practice in order to identify where we have the simple past, okay? Then we will have an exercise where we'll have to review or identify if it's um, a verb, regular or irregular verbs, okay? So this is our text. Saturday, March 13. I spent hours shopping online today for the perfect pair of shoes for the party. I found some great red ones. Then I ran into Aidan and we went to his place. We downloaded an episode of The Simpsons and watched on his computer. Aidan thought it was really funny. He took me at home about 6 p.m. I checked my email, studied for a while, and then I played online game with a girl in Hong Kong. At 9 p.m., I chat online with Aidan for about 10 minutes. Today was a great day. Okay. So, um, first, first exercise, we'll have to identify where we have verbs in past, in simple past. The first one, for instance, is spent. Okay, which is the base form or the present for spent. Do you remember it? No,
No,
no.
Is with G.
Is what? I'm sorry.
Um, en present, bueno,
Yes, in
ajá,
present.
it's with D.
Is with
No.
the spent, right? It is spent instead of spent. Great, awesome. Which is the second verb that we have in past. I spent hours of shopping online today for the perfect pair of shoes for the party. Which is the second verb in past in simple past that we have in here. Come on, don't be shy.
um, is I found or algo
I
así.
found, right, awesome. Found is the second sorry, is the second verb in past, right? I found some great red ones. In which is the present form or the base form for found?
Fine.
Find, right? Great. Next one. Which is the next verb in past?
Ran,
Run. Great. Run. In which is the base form of run?
run,
Run, right? Great. Next one.
went,
Went. In the base form?
go,
Go. Correct. Then I ran into Aidan and we went to his place. Great. Which is the next one?
downloaded,
Downloaded. Great. And what about the present form or the base form?
download,
Download. Great. We download an episode of The Simpsons, and which is the next verb in past?
Watched.
Watched. Right. And the base form?
Watched.
Watch. On his computer. Aidan, which is the next verb?
thought,
Talked. Great. And the base form?
Ooh. Thought. Without T.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that again? No?
Never mind.
Never mind. Okay. Which is the base form? Someone else. No? Think. Think is the base form. Okay, great. This is a tricky past because, for instance, do you know which is the past of teach?
Teach.
No, it is something similar as taught. Okay, it is also taught. Okay, so Aidan thought it was really funny, but without the age. Okay, Aiden thought it was really funny. Then what's the next verb in past? Next verb in past.
Took.
Took. Great. He took me home about 6 p.m. Then what?
I check.
I checked my email. What else?
Study.
Studied. Great. And then what else?
Then I played.
Played. Great. With a girl in Hong Kong. What else?
Had.
Chat. Great. For about 10 minutes. And finally, the last one.
Was.
And what is the base form of was?
Is.
Is. Great. Awesome. Okay, so we have already identified those verbs that we have in here in past, which is the simple past of each of the verbs, right? Most of them or all of them are in the first person, right? That means in I. So let's identify if the verb in past is regular or irregular verb, okay? The first one, it is spent. Why is this the difference between regular and irregular verb? What's the difference between them, the irregular and the regular verb?
Changing. They change. Or they add E and D, I think.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yes. For instance, the base form of spent is spent, right? So it changed. I mean, spent. So it changed that. Well, it is in this case not drastically the present or the base form to the simple past, but in those who are regular, they change and we just add an ed, right? As this classmate mentioned. So the first one is irregular. What about the second one? Is it regular or irregular verb?
Irregular.
Irre-
Regular or irregular verb?
Irregular.
Correct. So it is a regular verb because the base form is find, right? So it changed a little bit the way we write find to found, right? The third one, I'm sorry. Run, regular or irregular verb?
Irregular.
Irregular verb, correct. Went, regular or irregular verb?
Irregular.
Irregular verb, right? Downloaded,
Regular.
regular, correct. And as we have already mentioned, to the base form, which is download, we add an ed, an ending with ed, right? And that make us the simple past of a regular verb, right? What about watched?
Regular.
Regular, because it ends on ed, right? Aidan thought,
Irregular.
irregular, great. He took,
Irregular.
irregular, right? Checked,
Regular.
regular, because we add the ending ed, right? Studied,
Regular.
regular, great. And what happened here? What happened here? What happened from the base form to the simple past?
They add IEND. They change
IED, right, right. I'm sorry. Uh, yes, we change all the verbs, all the regular verbs which ends in Y. We change it for an E and add the same ED, right? I'm sorry, we changed it for an I and then we added the ED, right? We change it and we add the ending. Great. Next one. Regular or irregular? Played.
Regular.
Regular.
Regular. Great. Chatted.
Regular.
Regular. And finally was.
Irregular.
irregular.
Irregular, right? Great. So let's just read one more time the complete text and then we move on, okay? Um, do we have some volunteers to start reading?
Me.
Okay, go ahead.
I spent hours shopping online today for the perfect pair of shoes for the party. I found I, I found some great red ones. Then I ran into Aiden and we went to his place. We talked
Hold,
about
hold on. Until there, until there. Thank you, Brebi. Um, who wants to continue? Who wants to continue? Who's next? Okay, volunteers? No? Okay, continue, Brenda.
um, we downloaded an episode of The Simpsons and watched on his computer. Aiden thought it was really funny. He took me at home about 6 p.m. I checked my email, studied for a while, and then I played an online game with a girl in Hong Kong. At 9 p.m., I chat online with Aiden for about 10 minutes. Today was a great day.
Thank you, Brenda. Okay, do we know what's the meaning of run into?
Yes.
Yes, Brenda. Well, someone else? What's the meaning of run into? What do you think it is, Sophie?
Mm, la verdad no sé.
In English, we don't say, we say what?
I don't know.
Okay. What about you, Guadalupe? Do you know what is run into?
I don't know, profe.
And Brandon, do you know what is it run into? No? Ah, Brandon. Okay, Brandon only can chat. It's like enter. No, not really. Let's look at the context. Okay, I spent hours shopping online online today for the perfect pair of shoes for the party. Okay, let's imagine this. Let's picture this. I found some great red ones. Then I ran into Aidan and went to his place. Then I ran into Aidan and went to his place. ¿A qué nos suena esta oración? Luego, I ran into Aidan y fuimos a su lugar. So what do you think it is run into? By the context. Gabby, what do you think it is run into?
I don't know, profe.
You don't know? Well, Brenda, what is it run into?
Like going with or like or go to some house like can I say in Spanish?
Yes, you can say it in Spanish.
Como ir hacia ese lugar o ir con él o algo así, ¿no?
No, not really. No, it's like for instance, imagine this. Picture this. You are in the mall. You are in La Gran Plaza. You are in Zara. You are in Pull&Bear, whatever. You are shopping, and you run into your friend. Hey, how are you? I didn't know you were here. Okay, so what is it run into?
Me
Okay,
is, mi Spanish is encontrar.
yes, it's como encontrarse con alguien, ¿no? Entonces, estás en la Gran Plaza, estás en Zara o en Pull&Bear, lo que sea, y no sé, estás comprando, estás haciendo tus compritas y te encuentras con tu amiga y dices, hey, ¿cómo estás? ¿No? Eso es como run into, o sea, como toparte con alguien, ¿no? Como acá decimos, y me topé con fulanito. Well, that's run into. Then, well, I mean, in this case, she ran into Aidan, okay? Then I ran into Aidan and we went to his place. We downloaded an episode of The Simpsons and watched on his computer. Aidan thought it was really funny. He took me home about 6 p.m. I checked my email, studied for a while, and then I played online games with a girl in Hong Kong. At 9 p.m., I chat online with Adam for about 10 minutes. Today was a great day. Okay, so in Spanish, who wants to make a summary of what happened? Who wants to make a summary of what happened in this text? I mean, besides Brenda. Dani, Daniela, in Spanish, what happened in here today?
Mm,
¿Qué pasó? En español, platícanos qué pasó. ¿Qué está pasando en este texto?
Bueno, lo que más o menos yo entendí es de que como que se encontró con una persona
Ujú,
que iban a hablar sobre un episodio de Los Simpson.
ujú.
Mm,
¿Qué opinan sobre el episodio de Los Simpson?
Está
Pues
muy
se
chistoso.
descargaron un episodio de Los Simpson y lo vieron en su computadora, ¿no?
Ajá. And how was the Simpson episode? Was it interesting? How was it?
gracioso, es
Sí,
muy
fue
gracioso.
It
divertido.
was funny, right? It was funny. Great. Okay. What else? What was she first doing? Previous to running to Aiden, what was she first doing?
Compró unos zapatos en línea
Hmm. What color?
rojos.
Okay. And at the end of the day, what does she thinks about the day? Was it an awful day?
¿Que fue un buen día?
It was a great day, right? And what day we were? ¿En qué día estábamos?
Sábado.
Sábado, great, awesome. So I think we have the idea, okay, great. So let's move on and let's practice a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. So then we have the use of do or the auxiliary do in past, which is did, and we use it to form like questions and answers, right? And short answers. For instance, do you check your email? Okay, so how we use the verb did or the auxiliary did or doing past? We use this did, I'm sorry, plus the verb in base form, which is like the present, right? And we use it for questions. For instance, did you check your email? In this case, we use the auxiliary do in past, which is did, and the verb that we want to use or that we want to express, we'll use it in present or in the base form. Okay. In this case, did you check your email? We don't say, did you check your email? Okay. Or did you download it? No. Did you download the episode? Okay. And in order to answer, we say, no, I didn't, or yes, I do, or yes, I did, I'm sorry, okay, which is the case of the past. Whenever we have questions, or whenever we have a question or questions formed with the auxiliary do or did, we answer them the same way using the auxiliary. For instance, in this case, did you check your email? The answer, no, I haven't checked, will be wrong, okay? Why? Because we are using the auxiliary did. So, todo el tiempo o todas las veces que nosotros hagamos o tengamos o nos hagan una pregunta con el auxiliar do or did, la respuesta tiene que ser con el mismo auxiliar. En este caso, didn't, okay? No, I didn't, or no, I did, okay? I'm sorry, or yes, I did, okay? So, let's move on then. If we don't have any questions, do we have questions? I think it's pretty easy, right? Anyone that has questions? ¿Alguien tiene preguntas?
No.
No. ¿Todo bien, Dani, Gaby, Carla? ¿Todo bien? Okay, great. So let's move on and practice. What did you do in the weekend? Let's start with me. I went shopping on Friday afternoon. On Saturday, I went to the movies with some of my friends. And on Sunday, I visit my parents. Okay, so pretty easy. Yeah? So that was my weekend. And how was your weekend, Gabby? What did you do in the weekend?
Me?
Of course, you.
Okay. Um, Ay, no sé, um, ay, no, no sé.
Okay, let me rephrase it. Can you hear me?
Uh, at, uh, as, at Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
um, when
Okay.
I went, work,
I went to work. Okay.
yeah,
What else?
Visit uh, my grandmother
Okay.
and and finish.
And that's
No
it?
más.
Okay. Okay, so it was a pretty quiet um, weekend, right? Awesome. Thank you, Gabby. What about you, Cindy? What did you do in the weekend?
I went out to party with my friends.
Okay. What else? Well, what about you, Sophie? What did you do in your weekend?
I worked
Mm,
all the weekend and uh, watched movies with my parents and
mhm. What movie did you see?
uh,
Or what was about
oh
the
oh I watched the movie Emoji.
the emoji movie?
Yes,
Is it funny?
yes.
Yes, okay. Good. Danny, what do you do in your weekend? Oh, we have already talked. No, no, no. No, no, you haven't shared. What do you do in your weekend?
I went party Saturday.
Oh, great. What else?
Mm, finished.
That's it? You just went to a party?
Yes.
Was it funny?
Mm, yes.
Yes, it was a funny party. Okay. What about you, Lupita? What did you do in your weekend?
María, profe.
Ah, Maria? Okay, Maria.
I went on Saturday um, to drinks
Mm-hmm.
with my boyfriend, and Sunday I watch series all day.
Okay, what movie did you see?
Friends.
Oh, Friends. Okay. Okay, great. Awesome.
Thank you.
And what about you, Adriana? What did you do in the weekend?
Okay, on Saturday I went out with my friends, and on Sunday I did homework and I helped at home.
Okay, okay, it was good. It was a good weekend then. Brenda, finally, tell us about you. What do you do in the weekend?
Well, on Saturday,
Mhm.
I don't remember. Um, no, I didn't did anything. Only on Sunday I did homework and I saw a movie.
What movie? Oh,
Um, I don't remember the name, but it was about Cantinflas.
It was about what?
It was about Cantinflas. Well,
Ah,
the
Cantinflas. I thought you said something about candy, whatever, but it
no.
was Cantinflas. Okay. Oh my God. Cantinflas. I used to like Cantinflas when I was a little child. And I remember when Cantinflas died, it was like a whole experience, no? Because Cantinflas was Cantinflas. So, and well, actually in Mexico City, there is this road which is very popular, full of bars, like Chapultepec, kind of. And there's a monument of Cantinflas, so it's quite impressive. I mean, because of Cantinflas, no? Not that it's like pretty awesome the monument, but it is Cantinflas. Okay, so questions about simple past. I'm pretty sure we have already know this topic, and I'm pretty sure we already know how to transform most of the verbs from present or base form to past to simple past, right? Okay, we have about 8 minutes. Okay, let's just review the first homework. Well, the second one, right? Let's review the homework. I will share this document with our classmate in order for you to have it and deliver on my email, because I don't think we have already our course in the platform. Okay, so the first exercise that we're going to have, it is this one. Write a text in simple past describing your last summer vacation. Okay, make sure you write at least 7 lines. Okay, so simple. You just write about your last summer vacations. If it was funny, it was not, where you went, etc. Right? 7 lines, around 7 lines. And the second point is be ready for your presentation. Write down on the following space what you're going to present. Right? You're going to talk about the visit of a touristic place. So write it down and send it back, okay? The presentation, we're gonna have it next Monday, which is the Monday the 21st, okay, at this hour. So if we are around 13, I think we can make it in this same space, okay? Questions about the presentation or questions about the homework? No? Dani, en Spanish, ¿qué es lo que tenemos que hacer de tarea?
En la primera, con el tiempo simple pasado,
Ujú,
tenemos que escribir sobre las vacaciones,
ujú.
7 líneas,
Ok,
7
bien,
renglones.
muy bien. What else?
Mm, Y en la segunda, no me acuerdo muy bien en la segunda.
Ok, read it. A ver, ayúdanos a leerlo.
Mm, Be ready for your presentation
Ajá.
with it down in the following
Following space.
following space.
Okay, hold on.
Remember,
Hold on. We say write down, okay? O sea, escríbelo, write it down, okay? Write it down in the following space. Okay. So what you have to do, lo que tienes que hacer en la segunda parte es escribir lo que vas a presentar el próximo lunes. Recuerda que el próximo lunes tenemos la presentación o nuestra primera exposición de parcial 1. ¿Sí? ¿Cuál es el tema? La visita de un lugar turístico. ¿Sí? Sobra decir que lo que vayamos a escribir tanto en el primer espacio como en el segundo espacio, tratemos de evitar en lo posible el uso de Google Translator. ¿Okay? Lo mismo, ¿cómo les quiero decir? Ya. Evitemos el uso de Google Translator porque así no, si lo utilizamos en exceso no me voy a dar cuenta si estamos entendiendo bien o no las clases. Entonces es mejor que lo hagamos con nuestros errores, no pasa nada, y poco a poco los vayamos corrigiendo o les vayamos puliendo, ¿sale? Entonces evitemos utilizar Google Translator para ya sea para nuestra presentación o para nuestra tarea del primer punto, ¿sale? ¿Dudas acerca de la tarea? ¿No? Ok,
Yo, maestro.
adelante.
O sea, ¿podemos usar el texto para la exposición?
Sí.
Ok.
Actually, I was thinking of that. You can use the very same text. Puedes utilizar el mismo texto que estás poniendo en el 1 para el punto 2. No es necesario que hagas uno diferente. Bueno, si tú quisieras contarnos acerca de algo más impresionante, pues entonces tal vez pudieras ponerlo en el 2, ¿no? Por ejemplo, si estas vacaciones de verano no hiciste nada, estuviste encerrado en tu casa y para la exposición nos quieres platicar de cuando fuiste a, no sé, ¿a dónde les gusta? A Francia a lo mejor, ¿no? De cuando fueron a Francia, pues ya nos platicarás ahí cómo estuvo tu experiencia en la segunda sección, ¿no? Entonces, pero si la primera sección puede aplicar perfecto porque fuiste en el verano pasado, a lo mejor fuiste a Canadá o yo qué sé, entonces puede aplicar el mismo texto, ya nomás haces un copy-paste, ¿no? Igual lo pones en tu presentación, muy lindo, muy chulo, y ya nos lo cuentas el próximo lunes, ¿sale? ¿Alguna otra duda?
Profe, ¿a dónde se lo vamos a mandar? ¿A su correo?
Yo pienso que sí, porque yo creo que todavía no tenemos activa la plataforma, ¿eh? Yo creo. A ver, vamos a ver. Ah, ya tenemos. Sí, ¿verdad? Ya tenemos. ¿Cuál es? Estamos en inglés 5. Ah, pues ya, mira. Ya tenemos cargada la materia y entonces lo entregamos primero a la plataforma. ¿Qué les parece? Tenemos una semana prácticamente para hacerlo. ¿Vale? Entonces lo hacemos por medio de la plataforma, lo entregamos por medio de la plataforma. Yo espero hoy ya tener internet en la tarde, entonces ya cargaré los módulos, igual que las sesiones en línea y la sección para poder entregar la tarea. ¿Vale? ¿Alguna otra pregunta?
¿Este documento en Word también va a estar en la plataforma, lo de las preguntas?
Sí, también va a estar en la plataforma, ahí mismo se los voy a cargar. Igual por si acaso se lo mando al concejal y que él nos ayuden a distribuirlo.
Ok, gracias.
What else? Other questions? Comments? No?
Maestro,
Ujú.
la exposición, me imagino que va a ser what's the name? Se olvidó su nombre, PowerPoint.
Sí, en el recurso que tú quieras, ¿eh? No,
Pero esto no se lo vamos a subir a usted en la plataforma y eso.
no,
No,
no es necesario, no.
muy bien, gracias.
We have a chat here. Mm, la exposición la queremos con diapositivas, pues sí, ¿no? Hazlo como, em, como decíamos, un poco creativo, ¿no? Para que te puedas llevar tus 20 puntos de creatividad. Any other question? No? Thanks, she said. All right.
Profe, ¿se lo vamos a proyectar o se lo mandamos a usted a su correo?
No, lo proyectamos mejor. Y así lo podemos ver todo, ¿no? Bien.
Ok.
¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? What else? No? No other questions? All right. So I'll give you back 10 minutes. Les voy a regresar 10 minutos para que podamos tener un receso un poquito más choncho y podamos ir a desayunar a gusto.